Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Claudia. Today I am showing you how to make churros. These are so easy and fun to make at home. These are very indulgent and the perfect weekend snack. So let's get started. Alright you guys, we're going to start by making the dough. So I have some butter inside of a saucepan over medium heat. I'm going to add some water, sugar, and some salt. Then I'm going to let the butter melt and allow the mixture to come to a simmer. By the way, don't forget to check the description box for all the ingredients and measurements. Alright, once your mixture comes to a simmer, you're going to turn your heat to low, then add some flour. As soon as your flour is in the pan, you're going to immediately grab a spatula and start stirring. Stir continuously until the dough forms together and pulls away from the pan. It's going to look very neat and smooth, just like this. Next, you're going to transfer the dough into a bowl. Then you're going to separate the dough so it can cool. You want the dough to be warm to touch, not hot. Once the dough has cooled down, you're going to add some vanilla extract and some eggs one at a time. Go ahead and whisk the first egg into the dough. And I want you guys to notice how the dough is separating. It's going to form together eventually. Once your dough has formed together, you're going to add the next egg. Whisk that in, it's going to separate again and eventually form together. Alright, once you're done whisking, this is what your dough should look like. I'm going to set this aside. Then I have here a piping tip and a piping bag. I placed the piping bag into a cup. I'm going to transfer the dough in there. Alright, so once you have your dough inside of your piping bag, you also want to make sure that you have some oil heating up over medium-high heat. You want it to heat up to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't have to use a meat thermometer to check the oil. You can just heat the oil on medium-high for about 8 minutes and it should be ready to fry. Alright, so once the oil is ready, you're going to start piping the dough into the oil. You're just going to pipe and cut it off with a scissors. And make sure you don't overcrowd the pan. I like to do 5 or 6 pipes at a time. If you overcrowd your pan, the churros will not fry properly. Okay, so you want to keep a close eye on your churros. If you realize that they're turning golden on the bottom, start turning them over. Depending on how hot your oil is, it will take about 2 to 3 minutes to fry each side. Once they develop this beautiful golden color, you can start taking them out of the pan and place them onto a paper towel. These are beautiful curly churros, but I also want to show you how to fry perfectly straight churros. You're going to cut out parchment paper into rectangular shapes like these. Then pipe your churros onto them. I'm doing 2 pipes on each parchment paper. You're going to place the churros on the parchment paper into your hot oil. The parchment paper will help keep the churros straight. After 1 minute, you're going to slide out the parchment paper and discard it. You're going to fry your churros until golden, then take them out of the pan. As you can see, these are nice and straight. I kind of like the curly ones better. They look more appetizing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Now, as soon as these are fresh out of the oil, you want to sprinkle them with some cinnamon sugar. This is just a mixture of cinnamon and sugar. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on them and take pictures, but I want you guys to really coat these in sugar, okay? The more sugar, the better the taste. Another way to enjoy them is to dip them in some chocolate. These churros are so good. They're very crunchy and perfect for when you want to indulge a little. I didn't even get to eat very much, but my kids completely destroyed these. If you guys want the ingredients and measurements, check out the description box. I have everything there.